People have been asking me, hey Weenie, what have you learned from TradeStation? So I put together this quick little video talking about the matrix through TradeStation, and then I'm gonna be talking about how you can generate a report and analyze your trades on the TradeStation app. Enjoy. So the matrix, it's this cool little order ladder that you can use to get filled very easily. It's similar to Thinkorswim's active trader over here. If we look at Thinkorswim, you can see our bids, you can see our asks. Gosh, I'm gonna get some tick strike out of here. But you can see our bids, you can see our asks, and it's just a great way to get filled. So how to use the matrix? Well, you first have to go to TradeStation and you go to like new application, and then you go over to matrix, okay? That's gonna pull up the matrix. You can go over here on settings, click the drop down bar, and type in the symbol that you wanna trade. So right now I'm trading Veru over here. It's a penny stock with good news. They're helping people not die as much. So good news, stock is up 180% on the day. And I was just saying, oh, it's a little bit of a chase to go long. So let's just be patient and find an entry to short it. And so if we pull up TradeStation, let's say I wanted to short Veru. Right over here is our quantity, how many shares you want to utilize when you're doing it. You can hit short market right here, and it pulls up this order screen that says, are you sure you want to short 100 shares of Veru at market? Yes? Okay. Boom, you'll get filled. You're good to go. Let's say I wanted to do it off the active trader, the matrix over here. Let's say I wanted to get short. Well, you can throw out limits over here. So I'm going to maximize this. You can throw out limits over here. So you basically go on the screen and look how it says short 100 limit. See, I can't really move the mouse and show it, but right there. Close enough. But if I click this, it's like, okay, are you sure you want to sell short 100 Veru at 1288 limit? Yes? Okay, so now my order is sitting up there. If Veru comes up to that 1288, it's going to fill me 100 shares short, and then we can get paid if Veru drops, or we lose money if Veru goes higher. So now on the active trader order, so let's say I don't want to short Veru there. You can just click cancel all orders. Would you like to cancel all open orders? Yep. Okay, cool. Hey, so now we know how to place an order and cancel an order. How do we do a stop order? Well, it's actually very simple. If I actually just reduce this just a little bit. Let's say I want to manage my risk, because look, right now I'm actually in an open trade right now. We can see that my position is minus 100. So that's right over here, position minus 100. You can see the open P&L. This is important. This is what is open and is moving right now. This is the closed P&L. So this is how much money I've locked in from shorting Veru. And this is the cumulative is obviously the closed P&L plus the open P&L. So always think about how much do you have open to put into the piggy bank and how much is in the piggy bank. And of course, if you have open P&L to the downside, it would show in brackets, in parentheses. So let's say I want to get rid of these last 100 shares of Veru. I usually like to trail down a stop, but remember, if we're selling to open, we can buy to close. You can buy market. Are you sure you want to buy 100 shares of Veru market? There we go. Now it just moved over to the closed P&L column. So just bought Veru to cover that position. Now let's say I'm bullish on Veru and would like to buy some. You can always buy at market, or let's say, I think that there's a good buy stop level over this 1240 level. 1240 is the level to potentially buy stop. So you scroll on down to 1240, and just above 1240, you can put in a buy stop market. Do you see that? And then you can click right there. And now if Veru goes above that level, it'll trigger me long into Veru. So this is just an easy way of using the matrix. You can always cancel all those orders. You can do the buy stops, the sell stops. And there's certainly a lot of things that I can play around with when using the active trader tab, the matrix on TradeStation. And I'll update you as I learn more and more. So right now, I want to give a quick update on TradeStation, and I want to show you how you can analyze your trades. So I just loaded up TradeStation. This is the main screen that you get when you load up TradeStation. And right over here, we're going to go to Trade Manager Analysis. And this is super cool because it generates an output for your trades, and it really just tells you all of it. So right over here, we can go to date range. Let's go from, you know, March to today. So March to today, and all you do is so select your date range and then click generate. What this does is it generates a nice report. It's a very nice report, and you can see all of these stats over here. And so let's go over some of these stats because it's really cool to just see what you can, you know, see what's up with your trades. So over here, total net profit, $3,615. Total gross profits, so this is all the revenue trades, $6,000. All the losses combined, $2,469. So you take the gross profit minus the gross loss. That's how you get the total net profit. Right here is a profit factor. Profit factor is basically just your gross profit divided by your gross loss. So a lot of traders, I think it's pretty good if your profit factor is above 1.5. That's a good profit factor. So 2.46, that's a good profit factor. But it gets a little bit weird and sketchy if your profit factor is above 4. Anything above 4 just seems a little bit sketchy. That's, in my opinion, crazy trading results or just unrealistic trading results. So you can see a lot more profit on the long trades. And you can see the short trades. So there's the total profit, the net profit. But more profit on the long trades than the short trades. The last month of March, the market was a little bit more bullish than it was bearish. And yeah, you can see all these different stats over here. Total number of trades, 85 trades. So this isn't just like one trade and then boom, there's my profit. 85 trades over there. 67% of the trades are profitable. So at any given moment, if I take a trade, there's a 67% chance that I will be correct on that trade. Total winning trades, 57. Total losing trades, 28. Average net profit. So this is your expectancy. So every time I take a trade, my expectancy is I'm going to make $42.54. The average winning trade is just about $106. So if my trade is a winner, how much am I making on average? About $106. My average losing trade, on average, how much am I losing if I'm hitting a losing trade? $88.21. You can talk about your ratio average to your win and loss. Above 1 is good. So basically 1.21 times the winners for the losers. And you can just see all these other stats. You can see how long this trading period was. This is a month of trading. Time in the market, 11 hours. The longest flat period, 5 days. We can see over here, max trade drawdown is really important. So at what point was trading the worst? And at one point I was drawing down by $2,000. I did not lock in that loss, but it's important to notice that had things gone south, that could have been a realized loss. So that's important to keep your max trade drawdown as low as possible when we're trading. So this is just a cool way to generate a report of your trades through the TradeStation platform.
Thanks for tuning in.